Hi everyone, how are we today? I'm doing just fine. I'm in my kitchen today. I'm in a new space because this is an empties video. I'm doing my empties for the month of August, and I have to say, I actually am proud of all the things that I burned this month. I mentioned in a previous video that I was kind of on a real big buy in the month of July. I spent a lot of time buying and not a lot of time burning with, semi-annual sale from Bath and Body Works that never seemed to end, Yankee Candle opening up at the end of the month, and various other like online purchases. I acquired a lot of candles, but I didn't really burn any through. So I made it a priority in August to kind of finish as much as I could so I could have a little bit of a hole in my stash for acquiring fall and winter candles. And for being the only person in my house that does the burning and melting and everything, Matthew really doesn't burn candles on his own. It's really just me when I'm home. And for us only burning really one room in our tiny apartment, I kind of finished quite a bit this month. So without further ado, I will get started. I will start with candles first. So the first one that I have, blueberry maple pancakes. I did finish this one completely. I already did a review on this one, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But as you could tell, I really did enjoy it. I honestly didn't think I was going to finish this so soon. I just bought this at the end of July, and I already finished it. I just really seem to like it. Beginning of August, I was on a huge blueberry splurge, which you'll notice through the as the video goes on. I really did do like a blueberry theme at the beginning of the month. And blueberry scents to me make a really good transition fruit from summer to fall. So, with that being said, I think I just wanted to get through as much blueberry stuff in my collection as I could because as fall and winter approach, I'm really not going to be touching them. So, yeah. Um, the throw was really good on this candle. There was a little bit of a schmutz, but that's my fault for moving it around too much. But wicks I had no issues with. The pulling out I had no issues with. Throw I would give it about a 7.5 to an 8. Would I purchase this again? Yeah, I think I will. I actually might get another one. Probably the one in that new foodie collection. I really like the packaging of that one. Or, next SAS I might pick another one up if I see it. All right, next one I burned. This was kind of peeking out at the beginning. I didn't really finish it, but I kind of gave up on this boardwalk here. So I had issues with this candle since the very beginning. I purchased this one right before everything shut down. I want to say mid-February. I got this probably at like a 10 off candle sale. This was my first burn of the boardwalk scent. And I had issues with this since the beginning. It had puny wicks from the start. It had trouble pulling out. The throw wasn't that great. I had to cotton ball this one. I want to say 2 or 3 times I had to cotton ball it. And then I kind of gave up on it. And then during SAS this year, I found a summer boardwalk for 75% off. And I've burned that one a couple times now. And the throw on the summer boardwalk, even though it's the same exact scent, the throw is exponentially better. No issues burning it. Nice wicks. So I did try to put this on a candle warmer. It didn't really help with the throw that much. So I'm kind of just saying bye-bye to it. Yeah, if you have this one, I would recommend getting Summer Boardwalk. It's the same exact scent with none of the problems. I don't know why it is. Maybe I just have a dud. But yeah, this was kind of my only like failure for this month. So I just kind of, now that I have another one, I don't need this in my collection anymore. I'm done with it. Next I have London. This is from the Land of Sweets collection. Um, yeah, this is not, it's tea and biscuits, but it really, if you haven't smelled it before, it's really not a tea and biscuits scent. It's actually a really sweet lemon bar scent. It's kind of similar. I've heard that it's similar to the lemon lavender shortbread from that online lavender collection. I don't have that one, but I've heard that it's similar. I've also heard that it's kind of similar to the bright lemon snowdrop from the Land of Sweets body care, which I do have shower gel of. It's similar. Bright lemon snowdrop I think is a little bit sweeter, and you don't really get that bar like gourmand note in here. But yeah, I got this SAS Christmas. I didn't like it in the beginning. The throw was actually kind of weak, but I think that was just the room that it was in. It was at my old place at the time, and I finished burning it in this new apartment that we have here, and the throw has been way more noticeable. Not a powerhouse. I would say like a 6.5. At points there was a 7, but yeah, I love lemon scents. It's a very very sweet lemon. It's not tart at all, but it's a really nice sugary lemon if you're into that. I might get this again. I can see this coming back as like a repackage of something else. Um, but if you like lemon scents, if you like really sweet lemon, like lemon cookie scents, this is a good one to have. Obviously, it's not around anymore. It was from last Christmas. But if it comes back or if you see it on Mercari or somewhere like that, I would recommend picking it up. Even the throw, I would probably give it like I said, like a 6.5, 7. Better in small rooms for sure. And then the last 3 wick that I have is Vanilla Cola Candy. And wow, this is definitely one of my favorite Bath and Body Works candles. I actually have a backup of it, so this is why I finished this one. Um, I will tell you what this smells like. This smells exactly like bottle caps. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, bottle caps are this like hard, chalky, hard candy. And they're shaped like bottle caps, like from a soda bottle, and each flavor is like a different kind of soda. So you have like orange, you have cherry, grape, root beer, and the last one is cola, and that's exactly what that one smells like. It gives me like childhood nostalgia vibes. Um, this was, I think this is 2 years old. This candle, I think it came out summer of 2018. I could be wrong, but that's my intuition. And it was an online exclusive candle, and it's always been an online only candle. It's never been in stores, but so far each SAS since its debut, it's been online during semi-annual sale. So although it's not available now, it might be around like Christmas SAS. Who knows? I could be wrong, but it's been around so far. Every SAS is like this entire collection, really. So the mint chip shake, this was in unicorn sprinkles, citrus crystals, marble toffee. I think that's all of them. Yeah. So it was this particular collection. But as far as the scent goes, it smells just like bottle caps. It's like a creamy, you do get like soda. It's not like a bubbly effervescence, but you do get like a caramel, vanilla, kind of like beverage type scent. It smells kind of like vanilla Pepsi or Crystal Pepsi, actually. But for whatever reason, I'm a huge fan of like beverage oriented fragrances. I don't know why. I just always seem to have positive connections with them. But yeah, if you do see this, I would definitely recommend this. For a vanilla based candle, it's a lot stronger than I thought it was going to be. It's not like a powerhouse by any means, but like I said, I would give this one probably similar to the Throw of London, like a 6.5, 7. Um, and that's pretty good for a vanilla based candle because vanilla candles are usually light to begin with. But yeah, I have a backup of this. I hope this comes back. I would love to see this in like a summer collection with like firecracker pop as like, like a 4th of July, like summer collection. I can totally see that. And for someone who wants to collect, I think this is a great like collecting candle. Cola scents are really hard to come by. You really don't see that often. So yeah, I just love how unique of a scent this is. All right, and I have a couple of single wicks. I have cinnamon spice vanilla. I think this is from last fall. Um, your typical like sweet cinnamon vanilla fragrance. Nothing really special. It was actually really light on the throw. Yeah, I think I got this last year as like a buy two get two, and I know Matt likes cinnamon, so I think I got it for him. But yeah, the throw was really light. Nothing really like special about it. I don't think I would purchase it again. And then the other one that I finished, is blueberry pie. Not surprising, since I was getting rid of a lot of blueberry scents. First time trying it in the single wick, and it's very strong in the single wick as well. Definitely not as strong as its 3 wick counterpart, but for a single wick candle, which are usually lighter in intensity, this is one of the stronger single wicks that I've burned. Um, I think this would be a great alternative for someone who thinks that the blueberry pie 3 wick is too strong, because I have heard that, certain fragrances, even though they're like a 10-10 throw, there's some people who don't want that intense of a throw. it can be too much for them. So getting it in a single wick would definitely be a better alternative because it's strong and you know that it's there, but it's not overpowering by any means. But the throw on this, I would probably give like an 8.5. It did linger to other parts of my apartment, but it smelled just exactly as the 3-wick one would. And I got this at semi-annual, I think it was $6, which is a really good price. I actually wish that I got more, but I'm not typically the type that kind of has backups of candles unless I really, really love them. So even though it was a good price, I'm not the type that would buy multiples of it just for the sale. I do have a Yankee here. This is a little one, a little elevation of ginger pumpkin. I'm gonna move this up, put it over here. Ginger pumpkin. I get this one every year. This is one of the original elevation candles to come out, and the throw is really good. Typically, all the elevation line has really good positive throws. They burn a little wonky. Sometimes there's issues pulling them out. I know when these candles originally came out that was a huge issue that a lot of people were having, but I think they fixed it since then. Ginger pumpkin, it kind of smells like, I definitely get pumpkin, and it's a sweet, spicy candle. It's like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, but it's on the sweeter side. The ginger is kind of like a gingerbread type of ginger. It's a very sweet ginger, and it kind of reminds me of like a pumpkin, like gingerbread type of scent, or like pumpkin gingerbread donut kind of vibe. It's pretty foodie in my opinion, and it's not like overly spicy, which I prefer. I'm not big on like red hot cinnamon. I don't like, but if it's like a sugared cinnamon, like a sweet cinnamon, I love it. So yeah, this little guy threw very well. I would give it actually like a 9. My only advice to you is if you're burning these like little elevations, do not burn them for long periods of time. Only burn them for like 3 or 4 hours. If you burn it for like an 8-hour period, what's going to happen is it's going to pull out all the way, and the fragrance oils are going to burn off completely. So the next time that you burn the candle, you're not going to have any scent because it all pretty much extinguished from that long, prolonged burn. So yeah, definitely like 3 to 4 hours for these, or any candle in particular. They tell you that. That's one of the reasons why, is because you're gonna exhaust all the fragrance oils in them. But yeah, I gotta get more of these elevations. I only have another one. I have Sweet Frosting, which is one of my all-time favorites. But the Tonka Bean and Pumpkin that came out last year, that one was really good. Amaretto Apple I like. And I wonder what the new ones are going to be. I don't think any of the new ones are out yet. I would like to see if there are going to be new ones this year at Yankee Candle. Speaking of Yankee Candle, I do have a couple of baby, small classic jars. I call them baby jars. I have Apple Pumpkin and I have Cider House. I usually don't get these ones, but I think I got them on like a really cheap price. I think they were like buy one, get two free, and then I had a reward. So I got them. I usually get these little candles just for ambiance purposes. Like if I put them in front of my entertainment stand just for like dim lighting, or I don't know. They think they make good, like really nice like stocking gifts, but as far as the scent goes, usually the little baby ones have like little to no throw whatsoever. So I usually burn multiple at a time. So I burnt these two together. And Apple Pumpkin is a scent that I always get every year. It's one of my tried and true fall Yankee scents. And it's also my favorite like apple pumpkin mix. I like apple pumpkin from Yankee a lot more than I like Bath and Body Works pumpkin apple. There's just like a musky note in pumpkin apple that I do not like. And I'm not exactly sure what it is. There's just something off about it. I like them both, but I just heavily prefer apple pumpkin. And in Cider House, I wanted to try, I remember this one was like sold out everywhere last year. This was very popular from the Farmhouse Market collection. And I have to say, I actually do like apple cider better than Cider House. Apple cider, I just checked, it's available on the website. I don't know if it's returning at stores at Yankee Candle, but they discontinued apple cider last year and it was replacing it with this Cider House right here. But like I said, I checked online and apple cider is online. So for some reason, I don't know. I like this one. I like Cider House. If you like sweet apple fragrances, this is a really good one. But there's like, I checked the notes online, but I get a maraschino cherry note in here. It's not on the it's not on the scent description, but when I smell this, I get like a really sweet cherry, and it throws me off every time. There's really good spice blend. I get a little bit of a booze. I do get like cinnamon, nutmeg, the traditional spice blend, but that little cherry fruity note in there, I don't think belongs there. And it doesn't remind me of like warm apple cider that I would have at like a state fair. Apple cider from Yankee Candle does. I could talk all day about this kind of debate, but I wouldn't get Cider House again. I would get Apple Pumpkin again. So that's all I have for candles. I have a few wax to show you if I have them all on me. But I have, let's see, this one I just finished last night, even though today's September 1st, so it was technically August. Oh wait, no, today's the 2nd. What, close enough? This was Kringle Maple Sugar. I just did a video on this on the haul I did for Kringle. A lot of oil residue on these guys, but this is the first one I've burned. Definitely, it smelled really strong on cold, so I was expecting this to be really strong, but it was actually more on like the low to medium side of the throw. I kind of could smell it at times, but other times I couldn't smell it at all. I was actually a little disappointed, but for $1, it wasn't a bad price, and it melted quick. So I like my wax melts to melt really quickly. But yeah, I would give it maybe like a 4 in the sun throw. For the sniff on cold, I was expecting it to be a lot stronger. This one I also just finished. This was buttercream. I keep the wrappers to remember what I went through and what I didn't. I miss buttercream. In my opinion, I don't think that scent should have been discontinued. I love buttercream. This one was strong. Well, probably one of the stronger wax melts that I have here. I just finished this one 2 days ago. Yeah, I love buttercream. I miss it. I don't think it should have been discontinued, but it has come back during like SAS. I have seen it in like medium jars. I actually found a medium jar of buttercream at Marshall's the other day. I was tempted to pick one up, but I decided to be good. I already bought a lot. But yeah, buttercream, really nice, like whipped. It's I know it's changed over the years, but I still like it all the same. And then this one, the label's gone, but this one was Honeycrisp Apple Cider. That was my first time melting it. I believe it. I don't think I've burned that one, but that was a good like semi-tart-ish apple. Not as strong as Honeycrisp Apple from Bath and Body Works, but there are similarities. I wish it had more of like the cider note aspect of it, but I did like the apple note. Let's see. I have Wildflower Blooms. This is one of my favorite florals from Yankee. Always strong, clean, green, fresh. A little out of season. I don't know why I burned it this month, but I think I was just in the mood for it. It's a floral scent that makes me happy every time I burn it. It's so bright, it's so clean, and it's really fresh. That's all I have to say. It's just a beautiful scent. And then I have 2 Berryliciouses. I melted these along with the blueberry candles that I had. Pretty weak, actually. I was surprised. I was expecting it to be stronger, because I have burned these in the candle form, and the candle is pretty significant, but when it comes to wax, it was actually pretty weak. I don't think I would purchase it in wax anymore. But if you're not familiar with Berrylicious, it's actually it's the blueberry pie filling. So there's no crust, there's no gourmand to it. It's just like a tart berry custard, like berry filling. And then I have a Macintosh. I don't know where the wrapper went. I think I misplaced it. Oh, I see it. Macintosh. The label fell out, but it says Macintosh on there. And wow, that one's really strong in the tart. That was my first time melting Macintosh. I can't burn Macintosh because it's so strong that it gives me a headache. So I tried melting it, and wow, that was strong. I melted it with Honeycrisp Apple from Bath and Body Works, like I just mentioned, and those two together actually traveled outside the apartment. My fiance could smell it like on the way coming home from work. He's like, "Are you baking a pie, apple pie?" And I'm like, "No, it's just a candle." Yeah, so that is everything. That is all that I melted and burned in August. Not bad. Definitely Not bad. I don't really have any like themes. I just kind of burn or melt whatever I'm in the mood for that day. But yeah, I'm excited to see what September brings. I'm pretty sure in September I'm gonna have a lot of like pumpkin, apple scents. I'm in total fall mood at this point. So yeah, September I'm probably gonna make it a priority to continue with um, burning what I have. Probably trying to get rid of like last year's fall stuff before I melt some new fall stuff. And then same thing for October, probably. I'm probably, unless there's a really, really good sale, I'm trying to cut down on the buying because I have just been going absolutely crazy. I have like 2 orders that I placed that are still on the way. More candles. So unless there's a crazy like 11.95 candle sale again, if that happens, I'll do it. But I'm gonna try to be good these past 2 months and just focus on burning, melting what I have. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. How did you do during August? Have you burned a considerable amount, or were you like me in July and didn't really go through anything? But all right, guys, I will talk to you later. You guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.